Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your March reading. We are going to do this a little bit different. We're going to bring in some spiritual balance to help you guys in whatever you're going through. Open up your chakras, kind of like if you're working with me in person, we're going to look at your chakras. We're going to look at the challenging positions for the month, as well as the optimal outcome. And that's what we're trying to do, is move you through this circle of completion. All right, so we're going to start off with the actual challenge for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope you guys are doing well, and it is going to be an incredible month of March. It truly is for a lot of people, especially those of you who have been working on releasing and starting new projects. So we have for you in the challenging position is the Three of Swords. This is a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma that you've been through that has been locked inside of you. And this is your big leap of faith. This is your big moment to make to make a leap of faith. This is your moment to stand out. This is your moment to break free of whatever was keeping you stuck. So the challenge is going to be overcoming that. If you're feeling tugging in your heart, you're feeling like you're being pulled to the ground, Cancer, this is your time to just release it. Go with the flow, feel it. If you feel like crying, cry. I'm telling you, if you feel like crying, cry. Go in the bathroom if you're at work or at a project or at somebody's house. Just go in the bathroom, cry for a minute, wipe your face, and look beautiful and gorgeous and handsome again, and go back out there, because you're going to be cleansing a lot of this through when you do that. It's working with the challenge to overcome the challenge, all right? So let's go ahead and see what your optimal outcome is for the month, because I know you've got some incredible stuff. Look what's coming in. The Four of Wands. Overcoming the challenge is going to help you build the new foundation. Just like I said in the beginning of this, you have an incredible opportunity coming in the month of March. Now, this could be in many different areas. This may be actual foundation of where you live. This may be a new relationship on any level, romance, a friendship. It may be in any different direction for a lot of you. And we're starting off looking at you. We'll look at people, places, careers, projects, all these other things in just a moment. But when we're looking at you, you are the center of your own life. We all are the center of our own life. What we think, we believe. If we are stuck in this place of feeling in a negative vibration, especially when we've been brokenhearted, lost a job, lost a person, feeling jaded in any way, and we go through all those stages of grief, it blocks us from feeling amazing. And that's what this card is representing. The optimal outcome for the month of March is actually rebuilding yourself and feeling amazing. So let's take a look at the different areas of the body, all right, of the mind, body, and soul, and see what we can do to move some of these around. Now, the first one is the crown chakra. That's the purple, that's amethyst. I have the stones on the board. This is my prototype for you guys as we go forward. I'll be opening them up for sale, pre-sale. If you're interested, you can always send me an email and put on there that you're interested. But this is your connection to source, all right? This is your inner connection, and that's exactly what you're doing right here. So as we look at the crown chakra, we have the Ten of Swords. This is a brand new beginning coming in. The Ten of Swords means you have been through this a number of different times. Cancer, you've been through one situation after another. It could be with one person, and for others of you, it could be with 7 different people or 10 different people. Each sword represents every time you were heartbroken. Each sword represents all of the defeated energies that you've been through in your lifetime. And that is what has blocked you from connecting to source, from connecting to divine. So with the tens, as you guys probably already know, that means we are letting it go because you're getting ready to start something new. You're getting ready to feel more centered and grounded and balanced, and you've been working on it for a really long time, very patiently going, when is it my turn? When is it? And Spirit is saying it's on the way for you, beautiful, beautiful Cancer. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of breathing right here. I want you guys, if you make sure you are not driving or operating machinery, we want to connect you to source. And the best way to connect is through breathing, is through meditation. And that's why yoga and meditation are such a vital part of our everyday life. When we do it, it helps us to connect. And when we staying connected is not an easy thing to do, which we'll talk about as we go through your circle of completion for the month of March. But this is you connecting to source and bypassing, literally bypassing whatever you've been through. So I want you to just relax, and we're going to take a deep breath in just a moment. Make sure your eyes are closed, and I want you to set your intention. What is it you want as you move into the month of March? What is your intention? Is it to release the heartbreak so that you can allow abundance to come in? So self-love and self-value, the relationship with yourself restores. And that's what builds the foundation of what you're going to grow upon. Whatever your intention is, I want you to see it in your mind. See it out there. Send it out there. Take a deep breath in through the nose. See the intention. Feel the intention. Speak the intention. And blow it out. Now you should feel calmer already, just in doing that one simple breathing technique. If you don't, watch this again, follow it, just rewind right there and do it 3 times. The magic number with spiritual connection is 3. The mind, the body, and the soul. 3. Archangels, for those of you that believe in archangels, that's number 3. So do it 3 more times. The bottom line is you are connecting to source, and all of that pain, all of that stuff that you've been through is getting ready to flip over into something so much better. Excuse me, and I feel for a lot of you, this is something you never thought would come. You never thought it would come. It may actually be a relationship where you're saying, you know what? I am so done with relationships. I don't want friends. I don't want family. I don't want people. Certainly don't want anybody that I used to be involved with. And that's a big 10-4 on that. But it may also be in career, anything you opened your heart up to. Okay. So now we're going to move into your third eye chakra. This is that little psychic inside of you. This is the intuitive side of you. And our intuition is what guides us. Our intuition comes from source, from above. So that connection you have the 2 of swords, and this is feeling stuck, like I don't know what to do. You feel trapped and stuck. You feel like you can't get up, but you can, Cancer. You hold the power to make this decision, and the decision is absolutely yours. Now make sure that if you need some help, you go and you get professional help so that you can move forward, whether that is through working with a holistic healer or a professional in the trade, all right, in the scientific trade. But this 2 of swords is the third eye, and it's saying your third eye is closed. It has been for 3-4, 3 to 4 years. For some of you, it's coming through 3 to 4 years where you didn't know how to see your way through an existing relationship, through a past pain that you've been through, all the traumas, one thing after another after another. And for some of you, I feel it was family. All right, we're going to look at family, friends, and other people around you in just a moment. When you look really close at this card, she has a band of gold around her eyes. That gold is a beautiful connection. That means we are in a completion state. That is the optimal color that we want, gold and silver. These are amazing colors for us. It also has to do with your solar plexus, your feelings and emotions. And Cancer, you are a zodiac sign that bases a lot of decisions on feelings and emotions. So with you, they're saying all you need to do is see beyond where you are today. See beyond what you've been through. Just set it aside. Any given moment, we can take this right here and we can say, you know what? I don't want to look at this right now. You can bring it back. We can flip these cards over anytime we want. I want to focus right here. That's my intention. That's what you want to focus on, is a new foundation, a new life, a new self-love, feeling good, feeling amazing. See beyond what you've been through and move into the beautiful outer realms of possibilities around you in the month of March. And I feel you're going to do this right in the beginning. All right. Some of you are going to do this as soon as you see this video. All I ask is that you please thumbs up this video and share it. Share it with groups that you're in, because we want to help as many people as possible. So let's go ahead and move into the light blue color, which is your throat chakra. This is communication for you guys in and out. And look what we have. We have the beautiful King of Swords. King of Swords is highly communicative. Okay, this is the ability to speak like no one's business. Now, you may have Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in your chart, or be attached to somebody who has that, but you definitely are bringing in the qualities of air sign. Excellent communication, speaking up. The King of Swords has, in the upright, has this unbelievable ability to communicate where people listen. They hear what that person is talking about. They're very authoritative, very charming, but not in a truthful way. Charming in a realistic. This is realism. Completely realism. It's connecting to source. Your throat chakra is opening because you're going to turn this over. You're turning a new leaf. You're starting something that is greater than you ever thought possible. But it all depends on you opening your throat. That means you have to speak it. You have to say it. So when you speak your intention, come back later, do this again, do this every single day throughout the month of March, and watch what happens. Watch what happens. This is the benefit of working with holistic healing, where it really gets in your core, in your soul. And that's what you're doing. You're opening it up. You're seeing something beyond. This may be an idea that some of you are putting out there in the world, but we're really talking about you at this moment. So open up your throat and communicate it, and speak with gusto. Speak with... Okay, they want you to use your senses. Hold on just a moment. They're saying heightened senses, heightened senses. I keep hearing that over and over again. So you're going to be asking to have the words come out through you, not from you. Those of you who are in faulty relationships, toxic relationships, ask Source, set your intention to ask Source to speak through you, and that will give you the courage, and the words will be so profound, you'll be like, I've never spoke like that in my life. But yet it's coming out of you. Just like when I do these readings, it comes through me, not from me. So this is a beautiful, all right, this is like conquering. This is you feeling ready to get out there, feeling like I can do anything at all. Now let's move into your beautiful heart chakra, where your love, your self-love, because this is talking about the relationship with you, with yourself. We have the Emperor. Okay. Now the Emperor is a wonderful card. It truly is. I mean, because the Emperor knows how to do things that a lot of people don't. They know what works and what doesn't work. And the Emperor is this beautiful, powerful, or let's use the word empowered part of Cancer that's getting ready to come in once you open your heart chakra. You've been blocked. You've been blocking Source. You've been blocking your connection. And now it's time to just open that up. Remember, turn these cards over, all right? You can set aside anything that's toxic anytime you want. You can bring it back anytime you want. That's why people who are crying and someone's around them and laughing, making a joke, and, you know, with tears falling down your face, you start laughing, go, that's not funny. And then you're laughing, and then all of a sudden you start feeling the pain again. In that moment, you chose to laugh. You were distracted. You focused on the distraction. And then you chose to bring back the pain right afterwards. We make that choice. We make that choice because what happened in the past doesn't have to affect our present. And it most definitely should hold no value in our future other than, I will not do that again. That's the Emperor in you. I will not go through this again. I will not pick that same person. I will not pick that same location, that same type of opportunity, project, whatever it was that you were dealing with. And again, I do feel it's family. All right. We're going to look at family in a minute. Now, let's keep going with you because you're going to really feel empowered throughout the month of March. We're going to look at your solar plexus. Okay, this is your feelings, emotional attachments, and ooey gooey you. Remember the gold, the gold, the gold. It's all about gold for you this month. Gold is your color, guys. Gold, it can be yellow, but it's more of a... It's more of like this yellow right here. All right, it's like a yellow orange, but yellow gold is your color for the month. Look what we have. Justice. This is karmic justice coming in. This is justice. This is you feeling imbalance again. Out of balance, not knowing what to do because of this situation. But March is bringing you back where I know exactly what to do. I'm bringing in my authoritative self. I am pulling out my personal power. And I'm going to take action in my own life and move in the direction that I want. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra that may have hurt you, okay? Some of you, it was a Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could have been any zodiac sign. We're going to look at people, but whoever this person was really caused you to be upside down. And that's because you fell in love with the project, in love with the job, in love with the person. You really attached emotionally to this situation, but it may not have been the right situation for you. Now, we can call that a learning lesson, and absolutely we're going to put this in the past, and that's going to become a learning lesson. But one thing's for sure. What you did is you attached to something that wasn't right for you. So if we're in the wrong career, if we're in the wrong romantic relationship, and even our own family and friends, oftentimes they are not necessarily, it's not that they're bad, it's not that there's anything wrong with them, but they're not right for you, especially if you really bring in that ooey gooey feeling attachment like you guys do. So making sure that you follow your intuition. Open these up. You're changing. You're turning it around. And energy clearing is very, very important for you guys. You want to make sure that you get that done as soon as possible. Now, to create balance, we're going to take and do another one of those breathing exercises, all right? We want to connect you from source into the earth underneath your feet. We want you to feel in alignment within yourself, bringing in the divine masculine within your logic, bringing in the divine feminine within your emotions. So I want you to close your eyes. And in a moment, we're going to breathe in, but this is what I want you to do while your eyes are closed. You've already set your intention. Now I want you to see those intentions actually playing out. Look for the detail. Look for everything around you. What do you see? Do you see the colors? If it's a new job, do you see the new building? Do you see the new setting? How are you looking? It may not have anyone else around it, but it's you sitting underneath a cherry tree. Whatever it is that matches your intentions, see it. All right, now take a deep breath in through the nose. See it, see the details, see the colors, see the shapes, see everything around you. Feel it. Bring it down underneath your feet and blow it up and out. You're blowing it up to the universe. All right, now the best practice again is to do that 3 times, but that's how you're going to lock it in. So let's go ahead and move into the next chakra, the orange stones, which is your sacral chakra. This is your creativity, your expansion. This is your connection. It's like you knew, this is your soul. This is what you knew you were supposed to do. Some of you, it may very well be your life and soul purpose. May not have anything to do with a career, but let's take a look. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Your life and soul purpose has everything to do with this Queen of Pentacles. Feeling absolutely grounded, always connected to source. That's part of what you were meant to do. You're born under the sign that has too much feelings and you overgive. Or if you're disgruntled and you've been through this, you overtake, right? We all do. It's each and every sign. It's not just Cancer, but yours feels it so deeply, Cancer. You really dive into it. It's like, if you're going to love somebody, you're going to give them 110%. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, she is so grounded, beautiful energy, nurturing, self-love, putting yourself in front of other people, but not from ego, from self-love, from a healthy place, from inner boundaries that you extend outwardly. So this Queen of Pentacles is you. This Queen of Pentacles represents you being able to give to the right people, give all your energy and effort in the way that benefits you on a healthy form. This is income coming in. This is a career. This is, I feel for a lot of you, your life and soul purpose is attached to a career setting. Now, you may have recently retired, and that's okay. A project, whatever you do outside of family, relationships, whatever you focus your energy, because we put most of our energy and attention into a job that we get, a salary and come home, and then whatever energy we have left over, we give to the family, we give it, and then if we're lucky, we get to close the bathroom door and hope that nobody bothers us for 10 minutes, right? We don't put ourselves as the forefront. We're that breathing technique. Watch this every morning. The breathing technique will help you create balance and harmony and restore your inner connection and lock it in here on earth. Okay, let's take a look at your roots, because I feel a lot of you, it is based on your roots, all right, your root connection. So we have for you the Two of Cups. This is partnerships, all right, relationships, partnerships. Connections that you have with other people. Now, the connections we have with other people doesn't necessarily mean romantic, but that card always reminds us of romance. Because when we hear the word love in society, we automatically, the majority of us, think of romance. But you love your job, you love your home, you love your car, you love your dog, you love the land that you live on, you love the nature. Love is everywhere in life. This is creating a partnership within your inner divine masculine and your inner divine feminine. Whatever you went through in your past, whether that's a past relationship that tore you down, that put you through this, whatever put you through this, that relationship, that partnership you had with that person really hurt you. And for some of you, this was growing up in a toxic environment where you saw it happening around you. So you didn't know, all right? Mom and dad argue and they say they love each other. So you go out as a, 17, 18, 20-year-old and you attract exactly what you were taught. But you're changing everything. I feel you've really been through the ringer when it comes to partnerships with people. Brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, and parents. All right, now it could be a friendship, but we're going to take a look at that in just a minute. Now, we've gone through the 7 different chakras for you guys, and this is going to help you through March, because we want this for you, where you feel incredible, where you can stand on one foot, you're fully balanced, and everything around you is in check. It all feels right. You're attached to source, you're attached to the ground underneath. So right here is the circle of completion. We want you to complete this cycle. Let's take a look at how you're completing it and what you need to do as you move into the next movement of intention. Where are you going from there? You have the 9 of Swords. So it's letting go of negative thinking. And that may be the whole thing that's been holding you back, is the negative thoughts. Anything low vibration, that is what you have to overcome, right here. The 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. This is negativity around you, a lack of communication. These people don't talk to you, you don't talk to them, and you put it in your head. So you may be arguing with them in your head. Get that gone. It's time to let it go, because the completion means that you have to speak to yourself with love, self-love, creating healthy boundaries. They did their job, they're done, they're out of there. And if they're not, you may very well be severing ties with this King of Swords right here. There's a lot of doubt around you over the last 3-4 years. I see 4. 4 is very, very important for you guys, and the color gold. All right, those are your number and your color for the month of March. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at people around you. All right, this is family, friends, anything that you've been dealing with. Look, we have the Queen of Wands right there on the bottom of the deck. As we move forward, we'll see who this is. We have the Moon card. Ooh-ee gooey, that's you. Man, you have been involved in situations when it comes to family and friends where there's a lot of things that were hidden in the dark, and they are probably over the last 3 to 4 years, those of you who have been working on self-awareness, self-growth, and connection, spiritual connection to source within you, you definitely are starting to see it. By the time the new moon comes around, you are going to start a new beginning. You're going to feel brave enough to take a step out. You're going to bring out your empowerment. You're going to step into a place of authority in your own right. That doesn't mean being mean to people. That means I know exactly what I want to do. No, that's not the direction I want to go. No, that's not the person I want to be with. I'm not in love with them. It's for a different reason. You're going to, whatever the reason is, whatever is going on when it comes to family and friends, you're going to stand up and you are going to actually speak it. So you're moving right through this, and whatever was hidden, you're going to hear about it. They're going to share it with you. Definitely if you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces individual. All right. Now we have the Two of Swords. This person puts you in this position. You are emotionally attached to him. The moon is the moon. Our moon sign is our feelings, and it's our emotional attachment to other people. So as we're looking at this, we have two moons right here. We have the Two of Swords right here. It's like this has been a really messed up situation where they kept you in the dark. This could be anything from the root of partnerships with your parents, with your siblings, with your friendship, and of course your romance. There was something hiding, and this person was hiding it. I feel that they're getting ready to tell you, and it's going to be really kind of scary. It's going to put you in right back here. But remember, you're overcoming this. You are overcoming this. So when you get in this position, when they share with you whatever it was, you are going to see that the imbalance was you guys are totally different people. You're completely different, and it created an energy blockage, a spiritual blockage within you. It got into your core, it got into your soul, and that prevented you from moving into healthy relationships, healthy jobs, healthy career, new paths in life, probably even in the wrong location. You might be living near these people. Now, I really feel Leo is in this reading, okay, very heavily. Leo, you may be on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. So there's something definitely here. But Leo is definitely in this reading. A power play, a power move that blocked you from being able to say, you know, I feel good about this situation, but yet not having the strength or the ability to pull out of the situation. But you will be definitely seeing the truth over the next few weeks, the first few weeks in March. And the conflict right there, Five of Wands. Five of Wands is feeling inner struggle when it comes to this situation. It's like, okay, how do I do this? Now remember, I'm going to pull one more card for you. Remember, you already know how to do this. You know you can set it aside. You know this, and you can find your way out by following your intuition. You were heartbroken by this person, all right? And that heartbreak is really showing up for you. There it is right there, the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Whoever this is that hurt you, and I feel it was, for some of you, it was a parent, or you are the parent of the child who's the Leo, Aries, or Sag. This is a family situation that started in the root of a relationship between two people that just didn't work. And they kind of really created diversions. They created diversions. They created, I'm hearing the word animosity. And they literally broke your heart, no matter what it was. This King of Wands is going to reveal something to you that's going to help you heal the heart. And we have this beautiful card of the Hierophant. Change is coming. Change is coming when it comes to this family member, friend, or it could be romance. We're going to look at them separately. But whoever this person is, this is following traditions and beliefs. If you follow traditions, hypothetically, if you feel you can't get divorced and you're stuck with let's say somebody who is really mean to you, all right, then you stay in this repetitive cycle. Only you can break the traditions, and that's what the Emperor does. And brings in this beautiful King of Swords energy. This is an attorney, a lawyer. This is a judge. This is the final decision. For some of you, you're going to break away from them, and it may have everything to do with a lawsuit where you're going to get the payout. Now, let's keep going with this, because we're going to look at career itself. All right, and then we're going to look at love. I do have services open. They're getting ready to close as we move into March. So please feel free to look at my website, and the link is below. When it comes to careers, projects, inventions, hobbies, and even volunteering yourself, it's time for you to take action. Whatever's going on in your life where you devote most of your energy and attention, if you're a stay-at-home parent, this is time for you to participate in something. Taking action. You may have been planning, you may have already looked, because the Four of Wands is saying you're rebuilding, and that is your optimal outcome. But you can't rebuild unless you've already done the research. You've planned, you prepared, you've already looked. So now it's time to put that foot forward. Maybe you were waiting for the month of March to do it, that perfect moment. Big green light, or we're going to say gold light, because your color for the month is gold. All right, gold. Very beautiful. Take action, especially when it comes to a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, in a work environment, in a project, in a hobby that you do. This is art, and for some of you, I feel that you are drawing. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon character. So that could be making little memes. It could be making little NFTs, all kinds of things that are created through the automated system, all of those apps and things like that. I feel that very strongly in your reading, and I don't say that very often, but I definitely feel it for you guys. Now, when it comes to careers, we've got the Ten of Swords. This may very well be what has caused you from and blocked you from creating prosperity and abundance in your life, is your career. So put your resume out there and move forward. If this is a project, if this is an idea, and you feel like you need to end it, did you take enough action? Is it time to close it? Is it time to fold up? Or is it really time for you to look at it in a different direction, taking action? Meaning, if you need sponsors, get out there and put it out there. It has not been easy, because communication has been, we had a influx of emails from December all the way through recently, where they just kept coming and coming and coming. I had some people, I was like, I like you, but you send 8 messages a day. I'm not doing that. It's like, no. Judgment. You have an old situation getting ready to come back in. One that I feel did not end well, and it really hurt you, and they want you to come back. If you notice, this person is walking this way, all right? You're walking away from this. You walked away from this situation because it put you in this place. By the 3rd week, you're going to be reevaluating this. Now, maybe after listening to this and opening up some of these chakras through this, through what the guidance is in this, breathing, whatever it is that you're doing, your investigation, this particular project, you're going to look at it one more time. And in looking at this, that's where you're going to be making some changes. All right. You're going to decide, do I walk away? Do I walk back in? Because some of you, it will be come back. Now we have the 10 of Cups. You have 3 tens on the board, you guys. 3 tens. It is going to be an incredible month. Happy home, happy family. This is abundance. The Four of Wands is saying abundance is on the way to you. Look, it's going to bring you money. You're going to feel like you can create new relationships, new partnerships in business, in projects. Finding somebody, if you're a volunteer, ocean. Okay. I feel some of you are going to be cleaning up trash along the ocean lines, along the seashores, or you're going to be involved in a nonprofit organization that does this. They're showing me the ocean shore and they're showing me ducks. So you may be cleaning off the oil spills and anything like that. You are definitely looking in that direction. If you were rejected, the opportunity is coming back around. And that's what you were waiting for. If you applied for a job, the opportunity is coming back around. They may have said no, but it is on its way to you. This may have happened about 10 weeks ago where you got the letter no. It could have been when you received the letter, when you got the letter no, or when you applied for it. But I feel a lot of you, that's when you would have been told no, was about 10 weeks ago, because if you look through what we've been going through time-wise on the timeline, that would put it right around the holiday season. Everybody said no. Everybody said no because nobody knew what was going on. It was too crazy. It was too busy. We lost 2 months of time. That's how fast time is sped up. And that's what you're bringing back in. You're balancing and restoring yourself. So make sure that you are clearing out your chakras. Make sure that you are working on you guys. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at relationships. We're going to look at those of you in a relationship, couples, and singles. And if you are neither interested in one, you can listen, because you never know what's going to happen. It may very well be self-love. This is for you guys. 3 of Pentacles. Creating a partnership that is absolutely in balance, mind, body, and soul within you, but also you and them creating this unit, this machine. And I don't mean in a fabricated way. I mean, the 2 of you, it's just like boom, 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 boom. Everything just flows. It flows, it flows, it flows like a machine would flow, right? You have a perfect balance with this person. Now, that doesn't mean you haven't been at odds. You may very well have been, but you are actually able to create the type of relationship that you want. This is a skill set that you're amazing at this, and you or your partner may have been very, very focused on work and not paying a lot of attention to your relationship. Like I said, it seems like we lost 2 months of time last year, even into the beginning of this. I mean, we're moving into the month of March and we just got done with the holidays, right? So time is going very, very fast in the human world. It's very different in the spiritual world. That's what makes our timing different than divine timing. So you have all the makings to create a beautiful partnership with them. Now, this might be reevaluating it. And some of you, this is going from one relationship and moving into another one. You're like, I'm done with you. I'm going to create the right one for me. But for the majority of you, I feel that this is a relationship that has been in alignment. They were supposed to be in your life. 100% supposed to be in your life. We have the 4 of Swords. All right. You're going to have to go deep. You're going to have to really meditate on, that the 2 of you are interconnected. You have a soul connection right here. You have a soul connection that you've got to make sure that, first of all, are you ready for a relationship? Remember, soul connections are amazing because they trigger us to heal or to look at things we haven't looked. It's all about growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, inner growth, self-love, setting boundaries. That's what each soul connection does for us. And when we completed the cycle, then we will meet one, if we want them, we'll meet one that we can move forward and spend the next decade or the rest of our life with, that is actually like this right here. So I feel a lot of you are actually getting ready to do that, whether that's with your current partner or somebody new. Those of you single, oh man, you're going to meet somebody you really, really like. And I feel King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, particularly Virgo. Okay, Virgo is really standing out for those of you meeting somebody new. Now, it could be in your chart, but you may be meeting an actual Virgo. They're very methodical. They're very organized, but yet they love nature too, by the way. I see this person like laughing and giggling in nature. So going for a walk, this could be you meeting them if you get out into a nature setting, and it is a mountain, okay, mountain-esque setting where there are trees, there's forests, there's pine trees, and a lot of greenery. It's quite beautiful. It looks like spring, absolutely like spring in the northern hemisphere, all right, where there's a lot of green surrounding this. Whatever it is, singles, you've got somebody new coming in, whomever they are, you're going to be connected to them in a very strong way where you can feel this energy. Look, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, we have the card Deception. That's what you've been through. That's what this whole reading has been talking about when it comes to romantic relationships in general. You've had somebody hiding behind those two moon cards, right? You have the moon card, you have the Two of Swords. Something that was hidden inside of you where you may have had self-doubt that you were ever going to find the right person, and that itself is the deception. There is an opportunity, right? Somebody's wearing a false mask around you, and you are going to see it in your relationship. For those of you where you're single, you will recognize who you're dealing with. Remember, soul connection, all right, and soul connection, not twin flame, not the twin flame. They're the one that trigger you into this journey. So the soul connection, it's beautiful. You come together. It could be a kindred spirit, it could be a soulmate. You come together and everything feels right. You've got to go into a meditative stance, and that's what's going to help you decide whether or not you want to be with this person. So Cancer, oh my gosh, you have an amazing month coming in. I hope that this helps you. And please subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified, bypassing any of the technical issues. I'm getting them fixed, and hopefully it should be running smooth in the next few days. But I wish you all so much love and light and blessings for the month of March. Bye.